Hi everybody, this is the first lesson for 8th grade. For this lesson you're going to need your student book and your notebook. The objective of the lesson is to identify specific and general information of a text and also identify and apply the use of have to and don't have to. Remember that there are going to be some parts of the video where you have to stop the video and take some notes. Okay, so let's start with the lesson. Okay, so let's start with unit number 7, page number 66. In the book, the unit is number 7, but you know that for us it's unit number 1. The name is The Easy Life. Okay, and we can see here different pictures of different objects. So let's start with the first activity. What are the objects here? Match the words in the list with the photos. Write 1 to 6 in the boxes. Listen, check, and repeat. So here we have the names of these objects, and the idea is that you match each name with each picture. Number 1, e-reader. Number 2, digital camera. Number 3, flat screen TV. Number 4, tablet. Number 5, laptop. And number 6, desktop computer. So I need that you please stop the video now and do the activity. Okay, did you do it? Excellent. Let's check then. Number 1, e-reader. What do you think? Letter C, correct. Very good. Number 2, digital camera. What do you think? Letter A, very good. Number 3, flat screen TV. What do you think? Letter F. Excellent. Number 4, tablet. What do you think? Letter E. Very good. Number 5, laptop. What do you think? Letter D. Very good. And finally, computer. Letter B. Obviously. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to make activity number 4 over here. Read the sentences and guess the correct answer. Listen and check your answers. Let's read them then. Number 1. A person who invents something has got an idea and creates something new, or has got enough money to buy something new. What do you think between these two alternatives? Has got an idea and create something new, or has got enough money to buy something new? Who invents? Invents. Okay, stop the video again and do the activity. You have to read the sentence and choose the correct alternative for each sentence. Stop the video, please. Okay, did you do it? Let's check then. Number 1, a person who invents something. The correct alternative is has got an idea and create something new. Number 2, if you hear something that is shocking, it makes you feel happy and excited, or feel surprised and upset. The correct alternative is surprised and upset. That is shocking. Number 3, I researched the topic on the camera or on the internet. The correct option is on the internet. Number 4, what is a huge problem for Africa? There is not enough clean water. There is not enough space for people. The correct answer is there is not enough clean water. Number 5. You can get trachoma from dirty water or bad food. The correct answer is dirty water. Number 6. Getting an eye infection can make people deaf or blind. The correct alternative is blind. Number 7. You buy gel in a plastic bottle or paper bag. Plastic bottle is the correct option. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so now I need that you please open your student books on page number 67 because we're going to read a text. The title of this text is called Just Because I Didn't Want to Take a Bath. Okay, let's start with the reading. Ludwig Maryshein, a 17-year-old South African, was with his friends in Limpopo when they started talking about inventing something to put on your skin so you don't have to take a bath. Ludwig thought that this was a great idea. He used his mobile to do some research on the internet, and he found some shocking facts. 2.5 billion people around the world haven't got clean water. This is a huge problem because dirty water can create terrible illnesses. One of them is trachoma. 8 million people all over the world get trachoma every year. They wash their faces with dirty water, get an infection, and become blind. To stop trachoma, people don't have to take expensive medication. They don't have to take pills. They don't have to have injections. They have to wash their faces with clean water. That's it. Ludwig started thinking. He wanted to make something to help people in parts of the world where it's difficult to find clean water. He did more research on his mobile and he did more thinking. Ludwig had a plan. He wanted to make a gel for people to put on their skin so they don't have to take a bath. He wrote the formula for the gel on his mobile phone. When he was at the university, he never stopped thinking about his invention. He started to talk to other people about it, and 3 years later, the dream came true. He made the gel and called it Dry Bath. Ludwig Maryshein is the winner of lots of prizes. People call him one of the brightest young men in the world. He is very happy about his success. Dry bath is helping people to be healthy, and dry bath also helps to save water. That's important in many parts of the world where it's difficult to find clean water. Now he wants to invent other things and he wants to help young people to become inventors too. Okay, very good. So let's make activity number 6 from page number 66. This one. Read and listen to the article about a young inventor. Are the sentences true or false? Correct the false ones. So now you have to stop the video again and you have to make the activity. Write a T if the sentence is true and an F if the sentence is false. If the sentence is false, you have to correct the sentence. Okay, so do it, please. Okay, so let's check the activity. Number 0, the example. Ludwig Mary Shane is from South Africa. That is true. Number 1, Ludwig used his laptop to find out more about the world's water situation. That is false. Number 2, millions of people get trachoma every year. That is true. Trachoma is an illness that makes people blind. That is true again. Number 4, Ludwig wanted to help people with trachoma. That is false. Number 5, Ludwig's dream was to help people find clean water. That is false. Dry bath is helping to save a lot of water all over the world. That is true. Number 7, dry bath is a success. That is true again. And number 8, Ludwig wants to invent more things. That is true. Let's check. Very good. Well done. Okay. Before we continue with the lesson, I am going to explain you the use of have to and don't have to. So pay attention. Have to. We use have to say that something is necessary. Okay? The structure is the next one. Subject, have to or has to. This depends on the subject. Okay? If this subject is he, she, or it, you have to use has to. Again, if this subject is he, she, or it, you have to use has to. But if this subject is I, you, we, or they, you have to use have to. Then the verb, and then the complement. Look at the example. Number 1, I have to study hard for the test. We use have to because the subject is I. I have to. Number 2, she has to study hard for the test. We use has to because the subject is she. Okay? Let's continue. Okay, don't have to. This is the negative form. We use don't have to say that something is not necessary. Okay? Like this, not necessary. The structure is the next one. Subject, don't have to or doesn't have to. We're going to use doesn't have to when the subject is she, he, or it. If the subject is I, you, we, or they, you have to use don't have to, then the verb, and then the complement. Look at the example. Number 1, they don't have to smoke here. They don't have to smoke here. Number 2, she doesn't have to smoke here. She doesn't have. Okay? Excellent. So now let's continue with the lesson in the book. Okay, so now I need that you please open your student books on page number 68. You know the use of have to and don't have to, so we're going to complete this rule over here. Use to say this is necessary. What do you think? Use have to. Very good. Use to say this isn't necessary. What do you think? Don't have to. Correct. Very good. So let's make activity number 3 over here. Match the sentences with the pictures. We have two sentences and two pictures. Very easy. Read the sentences and match them with the pictures. Okay, stop the video and do it, please. Did you do it? Excellent. Let's check then. Number one, the bus leaves in 20 minutes. He has to hurry. Letter A. Excellent. And number two, the bus leaves in 20 minutes. He doesn't have to hurry. Letter B. Good. Very good. Let's continue with the next activity. Activity number 4. Complete the sentences with have to, has to, or don't, doesn't have to. You have to read the sentences and complete them with the correct verb and the correct form, okay? Number 1. Our teacher doesn't like mobile phones. We switch them off during lessons. What do you think? We have to, we has to, we don't have to, or we doesn't have to? The correct answer is we have to switch them off during lessons. Number 2. I know that I work hard for this test. You tell me. What do you think? I know that I have to work hard for this test. You don't have to tell me. Number 3. My sister is ill. She stay in bed. What do you think? She have to? She has to? She don't have to? Or she doesn't have to? The correct answer is she has to stay in bed. Number 4. Your room is terrible. You tied it up. You tied it up. The correct answer is you have to tidy up. Number 5. Mario's English is perfect. He studied for the tests. What do you think? Mario's English is perfect. He doesn't have to study for the tests because he's perfect. Number 6, the last one. I can hear you very well. You shout. What do you think? I can hear you very well. You don't have to shout. That is the correct answer. Okay, and that was the end of today's lesson. But now I'm going to show you your homework. Yes, you have homework to do this week. Okay? The homework is on page number 64 of the workbook. And you have to do activity number 1, and number 2. Okay? Let's read the instructions. Number 1, match the sentences with the signs. Here we have 6 pictures, and you have to match these pictures with these sentences. Very easy. And activity number 2, write the sentences. You have 7 sentences here. The idea is that you look at these words over here and you have to order the words to create the sentences. Order the words, okay? Number 0, the, a lot, have, we, maths, study, test, 2 and 4. The correct answer is we have to study a lot for the maths test. Okay, so this is going to be your homework, activity number 2 and now 1 and 2 from the workbook. And that is the end of the lesson. If you have any questions or doubts, don't worry, because we're going to have a live streaming this week. And remember to do your homework, because we're going to check the homework that day, okay? Bye!